One of the things that we work with is underlying beliefs. So there is a very big connection between the way that the world is unfolding for you and what you are able to accomplish and not able to accomplish, and how that relates to the fundamental foundational beliefs that you operate out of. Now, I'm not just talking about the beliefs that, like, if I say to you, write down everything you believe about money, write down everything you believe about business, write down everything you believe about men, write down what you believe about women, write down what you believe about yourself. You would only be able to tell me what you consciously know that you believe or think that you believe. There's a deeper look at that, which is to really go into understanding what it is that you fundamentally believe, which means this is the water you swim in. These are the basic assumptions that shape the way in which you see the world, and therefore the way in which the world occurs for you, and therefore the way in which you show up and play the game in the world. So we look deeply. We do a whole body of work that's about really looking at that very deeply, and then we have a number of different strategies, technologies, methods that are about how do you shift these beliefs at a fundamental level so that it actually creates a different brain pattern. Because when you're operating out of a fundamental belief, if we were to actually look at a brain scan, it would look a particular way. And when you shift that at a really fundamental level, and you look at the brain scan, it is absolutely different. And this has been proven and tested again and again. So we actually do this work, which is about how do you begin to shift the beliefs that you operate out of, and first of all, become aware of what you're operating out of, and then how do you begin to change that, truly change that, because we've all had insights, and we love insights. We love insights. We love those aha moments. Aha, I see, you know, this is how this is happening. This is why this is happening. We love insight, and insight's great. I'm a fan. And yet, we've all had insights about why or how we're constructing certain things in our life, and yet nothing changes, right? How many people can relate to that, right? Okay, we've all like, oh yeah, I really see this, and here I am doing it again, and I don't even believe it, but I'm saying this stuff again, you know, so we find ourselves going down that same path, and we're like, why? But I looked at this, and I understand this, why am I still doing this? And it drives us nuts. So this work that we do is about how do you address this more truly, more deeply, so that you can actually shift the pattern, and then something organically begins to change. You find that that pattern just begins to fade out, or if it shows up, it just doesn't have much of a grip.
So the insights around their beliefs.
And so underlying beliefs. And then again, a lot about, well, we look at, you know, business strategies and things that people want to accomplish, and there's a lot of collaboration in the group about like how people can accomplish particular things. But again, coming back to the conscious leadership piece, so much is about your way of being in the world. Like, if the focus is strictly on what you're doing, you are coming up so short, I can't even begin to tell you how short you're coming up, but you are really not getting the full impact of what you can actually generate without being a particular way that is congruent with what it is that you want to generate. And so that is a lot of the work that we do, is where something is not happening in your life or in the world. And by the way, when I say your life, it's because we disappear the compartmentalization, the false compartmentalization that we operate out of as people in the conversation in the world, which is, this is my business life, this is my personal life, this is my relationship, this is my parenting life, and actually it's one life. It's one life. We like to think it's compartmentalized. It's not. You know it, I know it, and as Bob Dole used to say, and the American people know it. So we all know that it's not really true, because we don't experience our life that way. We experience our life as our life.